Greg Oz, and now Larry Mitchell on electric guitar.
Hey everybody, welcome to Tuesday Night Live. I'm back in the chocolate room. Patrick Harp on YouTube. I saw you on what was it, Sunday night, and I said something. I don't know if you were still on, but you are from the high school. Cool. Yeah, I had a great time with playing there. It must be 2 years, maybe is it 3 years now? 2 years ago. I'd love to come back, and I just realized I said it on Sunday that school's probably out. So we gotta hit it at the beginning when it starts again. Holly Ray, all right. Pacific Northwest in the house. May Sim in New England area. Braxel in Dallas. Japsy 2 in middle of California. Uh, Japsy 2, you had a gaggle of geese crossing the road. Really? 100 geese? Wow. Um, Patrick, you start in August. That's actually good. I should be around most of August, actually. That's good. Cool. John Maines, hello. Uh, Sonia, Sonia, you're up in the Pacific Northwest. I forget. I think it's Zex 606. Thank you. Um, Kirk Peltoma. Kirk. Sounds beautiful. Thank you. Is it Peltoma? Peltoma. That sounds native. Um, hey, Steven. Steven Famillo and Kat are on Twitch. Yeah, I was gonna try and call you yesterday. Yesterday was a crazy travel day. Crazy as you're about to see. Well, you won't see. You'll see a little bit of it. But the flight out of Seattle left late, so it got to Dallas. We landed a couple of minutes after. We were supposed to land 9 minutes. When we left originally, they said we were gonna land 9 minutes before my flight to Atlanta took off. So it was gonna be close, but we actually ended up landing later than that. Or by the time we got off the plane, everybody got off the plane. But I got in at like I think landed at 1:30 last night or 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then Atlanta airport's changed. It's there's a whole new section. They moved where the buses take you to your car where you're parked. But I, like many other people, were standing where it used to be and didn't see any signs and start calling, and said no, they moved it. So way on the other side, onto a part of the Atlanta airport that none of us had ever seen before. Outside, nobody there waiting for the car thing had ever been that part of the area. So, and I was there 2 weeks ago. So, it was interesting. Oh, Kirk, your name is Finnish. I played in Finland. You know that? I was in Finland. I don't know the year. I want to say it was 2010, but it was the year that because we were in. It was the year that Michael Jackson passed away because we were in the hotel lobby, waiting to get picked up to go to the show. It was a big festival opening up for Government Mule, which was really great. And all the news had it was Finnish news, but all the news was had pictures of Michael Jackson. We were like, "What's going on?" So we asked the person behind the desk at the hotel, can you translate? Tell us what's going on with Michael Jackson? And she literally just went, "Oh, oh yeah, he's died." I'm like, "Wait, what?" She goes, "Yeah, he's passed away." I'm like, "Are you sure?" "Yes, he's passed away." And it was like we were all in shock, and it was like it was so matter of fact. So I always remember that. So whatever year Michael Jackson passed away is the year I was there in Finland, and we did quite a bit of around the Helsinki. The festival was outside of Helsinki. It was out in the big field, but the 2009, Steven says. All right. Yep. All right. Deanne Smith, hello. Facebook. We got some Facebook people on. That's weird because Facebook keeps blocking me. I got to take a look at Facebook. Hold on a second. I just got to take a look. Make sure. almost. Almost. Oh, it says I'm live. Oh, look. No, that's not it. Yeah, it still won't let me go. There's 5 people watching on Facebook. You know, when they don't block me, I have lots of people on Facebook watching. Wow. Yep. Mark Bond, Jeff Cloud, Kirsten. Thank you. I see you on Facebook on my personal page. I don't think that they blocked the other page, the band page. But if you know how many people used to watch on Facebook, you'd find it really funny. Rosanna. Rosanna's on? All right. Um, Brett's on. In Oregon, Brett came out to the show. Brett and Amy Lynn came out to the show in Lebanon, Oregon, and we had fun. Brett, you were there for the lightsaber duel, right? Did you stay for that? um, yes, John Main says Facebook is ridiculous. They ding people for their own original music. Yes, so that's what happened. They kept telling me I was playing someone else's music. And I kept saying, nope, I'm playing my own. And then they would unblock it. They literally block the stream. And then they do what's called ghost posting, which is they don't tell anybody it's out. So, yeah. Because I have like 5,000 friends, the max. And then that is 17 or 20. I don't remember how many people following it. And they don't send it out to anybody. They don't tell anybody that I'm actually live. If I do a regular post, it goes out. But if I go live, they don't. And meanwhile, when I did my Sly tributes, my Sly Stone tributes, where we played all Sly's music, not one copyright notice at all. Not one. Yeah. So the YouTube is different. YouTube is because Stephen, it depends on how you have your music posted. So like YouTube tells me, hey, you're sharing the revenue stream from with the original copyright with other copyright holders, and it's me because it's put up through Bandcamp, um, TuneCore, and CD Baby. So they collect on my behalf. So it's the same thing. Yeah, so it's CD Baby is collecting for you. So you're sharing the revenue with them. But just make sure that they know that you are the person playing your own music. So there's not a ding. You don't want to get 3 dings and you're dead. Rosie's up. I was up at Rosie and Jeff's house, and Rosie was selling the merch. Made beautiful merch tables up there. It was awesome. And Jeff got to help. Her husband Jeff. I've been going up there for years now, and her husband Jeff picked me up at the airport, and that was the first time. And we got to hang out and talk. I don't play golf though, 'cause Jeff plays a lot of golf, but we talked about a lot of other stuff. We got to hang. Since they've merged artist topic page with personal, it's been easier. Is that on Facebook or YouTube, Brett? I don't know what this. What is this? What is this artist topic page? Very interesting. Let's see who else is on here. John Maines, Kirk, Braxel, Steven, Brett, Sonia, Japsy2, Rosie, Dion Smith. Hello, Dion. Patrick Harp. Let's see, May Sims on here. Holly Ray, Northern Seattle area. Sorry we missed you on at the show. Holly Ray was beautiful. I thought it was going to rain, but it was absolutely beautiful on Sunday. Zach 606, DefCon Clark. Hey, DefCon. I'll be up there in Nashville. Not that, but I know you go to Nashville a lot now. I'll be up in Nashville. I'm producing Jason Warner's record, and it's kind of a spiritual healing mantra meditation kind of record. And I think we're going to do a launch party August 17th, someplace for that. So, completely different music than what I play on Tuesday nights. Closer to what I play uh, on Sunday nights. And actually, Jason's been a guest on Sunday when I was up there recording him. Great vocalist, absolutely great vocals. Yeah, Twitchity. Tuesday night party for Sir. Rocket ship face. Around the fretboard, what I think are triads, but what? I don't understand that smoothly. She's got to play. She's got to practice. Oh, you've been learning to incorporate chords into playing. I've gotten some experience tapping. Having on some pull-ups, slides and bends, but recently, okay. Yeah, you just got to keep moving. Keep moving. Renee! I know you were doing a wonderful thing, Renee. That's why you couldn't make it to the show. We had a couple of really nice shows, but I understand what you were doing. Hi, Joy. Joy is on. Ian. Hey, Ian. Ian has a nice. He did a really nice mellow version of "Love's Last Cry" on Instagram a while ago and sent it to me. That was cool. Margaret Ann. Hey, Margaret. Yeah, it is good to be home. I got home. I won't lie. I had to pull over a couple of times last night, just driving back from Atlanta Airport. I think I got home at close to 3 in the morning or something like that. I was tired. I do pull over when I'm tired. I just have to stop for a while. Sometimes I take a nap. Not the best thing to do in the car, but I do. Oh, Rocket Ship Face, you discovered Mateo Mancuso. Yeah, he's great. Oh, yeah, did you go to the show in Seattle? We played in Seattle on Monday, and I was trying to get the gig to open that show, but couldn't get it to happen. So I kept my original flight back. I was supposed to fly back on Monday, and then that show came up, but couldn't make it happen. But yeah, it's great. He did Vi Academy 7 with us in Orlando at Steve Vai's camp. Got to meet him and chat with him and stuff like that. Really cool. Great. Just ridiculously great player. Eric Sparks. Eric Sparks, that bass has a great tone. Could you tell me about it? I don't know what song you're talking about. When? But it would be a Fender bass. It's either a P bass or a jazz bass. A little bit of dirt on there. I don't know. Tell me. I don't know what song. Quantum Mechanic. Twitch and DF Dub. Hey, Twitch and DF Dub. Yeah, I was almost stuck in the Dallas airport. If that plane had taken off, there were no more planes to Atlanta last night. I would have been stuck in Dallas for the night, trying to catch that first flight in the morning. Ronaldo, boom, bomb, boom. My mom's on. Hey, Mom. Aunt Thelma and Janet. Janet, you got a birthday coming up. Like tomorrow, isn't it? Isn't it tomorrow? Hope it's not today. It's not today. It's tomorrow. Cousin Janet. I think it's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Janet. Brett. Felicia Harding. Wyoming. I'm the first person up here. Cool. Wyoming in the house. I don't see Bill and Chris yet. No, Ecuador. Quantum Mechanic. Yes, it's silly, but they have no way of knowing it's actually you playing it. So someone's collecting, which is good for you. However you put it up, they're collecting it. Ellen Gustafson. Gustafson. Oh, that's Kirk. Okay. Uh, oh, Stephen, I missed something. Bandcamp did pay out a bit for my record release. Yes, Stephen has a record on Bandcamp. Stephen, you can post a link. Post a link to your record. Um, let's see. Hey, Debbie, Sosetta missed this family from Arizona visiting, and they just arrived. Okay. Hey, Debbie, no worries. Um, just take care of yourself and enjoy family. Rocket ship face. Cool. Thank you. Jeannie Thompson, how was your reading in Tuscumbia? That's awesome. Brett, yeah, this is all playing in the concept. He's playing some serious stuff. Is Eric just before the blue? It's all the same bass. Everything's the same bass for the live streams. Joy Shadowhawk. I haven't played Shadowhawk yet, but I can. I haven't played that in a while. Rocket Ship Face. Gonna play some Call of Duty. Cool. There you go. Steven posted a link on to his music on Twitch. I'm going to see if I can copy it. And will they let me paste it? I cannot paste it. And if I type it, it's going to be. Renee, if you're on, can you copy Steven's link on Twitch? Or Steven, can you post it on YouTube? That's right, you can post it on YouTube and Facebook as well. DEFCON Clark wants me to do Starlight. I don't remember it. Let me see if I can remember it. I really don't remember it. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. I don't remember it. I have to go over it. I have to listen to guitar parts. Um, I have 12 albums of music of mine, plus 3 records that never got released. Plus, I co-write on a lot of stuff I produce, and right now I'm in the middle. I just finished Jeannie Thompson's record. I'm working on Jason Warner's record. Kelly Killsworth is coming in from Dallas to start her record. Oh, that's not a good idea. This week, actually, just a song. Philip Snyder, so another song. I have that in my head. Joe Gable's record is technically done, but we might tweak something else. So anyway, I have a lot of songs, and Katie Martin's coming over after this to rehearse because we have a show. Katie Martin and I are playing at the Soundwall. Well, actually, it's Katie's gig. I'm just sitting in on a few songs. Katie's playing the Soundwall in Opelika on this Friday night, the 27th. So anyway, I have a whole lot of stuff in my head, and I'm trying to remember. It's over. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'll have to practice it. I'll do it, Stephen and Clark. Jeannie's record, I guess, will be out soon, Stephen. Um, and Jeannie will definitely let you know when it's on there. But it's cool. It's very cool. All right. Let me see. Oh, I was gonna play the video. So this is a little video of the Pacific Northwest. There's no audio in most of it, so don't worry, you're not missing anything. It's more of a slideshow. This program is easier to do a video than to actually do the slideshow. That's the show at Cafe Rock. That was Amy Lynn. That's playing there. There's the duel. He brought lightsabers in a case. This kid was fun. I handed him the guitar and I said, "You want to play?" And I said, "It's in C minor." He goes, "What's C minor?" He didn't know, but then he did. I showed it to him. C minor, minor pentatonic. And that's Brett. Straight out serotonin. That was Brett. And that's Ed to Shred. We were rocking. Rocking, rocking, rocking. Thank you, Dan Anderson. This is the house concert at Sharon Marks in Vancouver, Washington. That's Cher. I wish I had more photos. That's Dave who let me look at that guitar. Oh, I can't go back to that guitar. That was Rosie before, and that's Cher again. Dave, there it is. Dave had a Severn LM, Tier 1. It was really cool. And this gentleman, Peter, brought me a hat from a handmade hat from Australia. He happened to have with hang tag still on it. And this is the house concert on Sunday, out at Angela and Scott. Rosie, help me. I'm drawing a blank. There you are, right there. And this is my trip home. Got my seat for a little while. Okay, finally made it. This is what Atlanta Airport looks like at 1:20 a.m. Just landed, and there's a whole new section that me and a couple other people have never seen before, that live in Atlanta or near Atlanta and use this airport all the time. This whole new shuttle thing is completely new. I went on the other side of the airport, finally found this, and I'm tired. Got an hour and a half drive. And there you have it. Oh, Tommy. It was Angela and Tommy. Why do I have Scott in my head? Scott is... Oh, I know why. Because that was Jamie and Scott came to the show. Yes, that's why. Thank you, Rosie. Japsy too, I'm glad you like that. The picture collage. Oh, Twitch and DF Dub? Sure. Hey, Debbie. Debbie, so there's a chance I may be back up in the Pacific Northwest with a full band show in, was it Labor Day weekend? But we'll see. Actually, I have to talk to the band about that too. Brett, you sure would like to have those? Oh, the pics. Oh yeah, sure. I thought you meant pics for a second. The pictures. Yes, like I said. I did get my M4. Yes. Cool, Debbie. All right, I just realized this. I think Katie's going to be here soon, so I got to start to wrap it up. Something I haven't played. I could play Grace, In God We Trust, The Seduction, or There Was a Time. Any thoughts? Either one of those? McMarty V. I don't think I'll make it to the Netherlands this year. I would love to. Right now, it's looking like I'm going to Australia for most of September. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of production going on this year for me. A lot of production. Um, so I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to make it to Europe this year, but I'm very much looking forward to it for sure for next year. Uh, Stephen, I assume you don't mean the carbine style 5.56 rifle. No, no, not no. M4 Mac Mini. Rosie, my mom is on YouTube, not YouTube, and she says to thank you, to tell Rosie thank you from me. You know what that's about. Bond. Mark Bond says it's a seduction. All right, cool. I'm gonna do the seduction. If I'm feeling it, I'll play Soul Shaker right after that. But then I gotta get ready. Katie's gonna walk in the door soon, or she'll be knocking at the door. Um, all right. So let me get the seduction happening here. Look at that. Hi, Stuart says on Twitch. Okay. So this is the seduction. If you're at the house concert, you know the funny story about this song when my first record came out. I don't tell the stories on the live streams, or even in clubs sometimes. But house concerts, got to have something separate, special with house concerts. But and if you're at a house concert and you want to know the story about the seduction, hey Jeff Eason, um, just remind me to tell that story. Jeff, someone just I just told Debbie Berry that I was probably going to be back in the Pacific Northwest Labor Day weekend uh, for a full band show. But I forgot to tell you and Charlie. So I'm telling you, and I'll tell Charlie after it. There's a possibility of a band show back up there. That'll be worth it, really worth it. So I'll let you know what that is later. Okay, this is the seduction. right, guys. Thank you so much. I was able to sneak that in. I got to go get ready for rehearsal with Katie. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I was thinking before, I was really tired. I actually laid down, took a nap. Um, and then I gave a guitar lesson. And I was like, I need to take another nap. I'm going to do the show sitting down. I can't stand up. But I was energized, and I really thank you guys for tuning in. I really, really appreciate that. And as always, when I gave all my love and I've gone home, they'll say I was here and I put a little dent in fear. And then I made someone smile. I hope I made you guys smile tonight. I smiled. I got some energy. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on Sunday evening for It Happened on a Sunday. All right. Oh, by the way, I think Nags is going to release the Headless. I think they're going to do it. I just was traveling with this for 2 weeks. It was great. It's great. The only reason I didn't play it tonight is because I've been playing it for 2 weeks and I have some other beautiful guitars I wanted to play. So just letting you know. Ronaldo, I'd love to play Temporary Thing, but I got a rehearsal starting in a few minutes, so I got to get going. Thank you guys so much. I will talk with you soon.